I don't be mad, I'm just passionate, nigga. How you feel? I'm feeling fabulous, nigga.
A long shot, controversial. Like,
Yes.
so it's just like
They took
it
MC
still
Hammer out of
is,
business.
though.
MC Hammer had to blow $30 million because of NWA.
Allegedly. But yeah, this is the times, man. Hip hop 50 years, man. Like, you know, it took a lot. Most of the pioneers never reaped the benefits that most of these rappers, not even in the early 90s, the luxuries that they had,
Yes.
the pioneers didn't get to reap the benefits from that, you know.
Yeah.
Same as in athletics and sports.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to all the pioneers and everything that, you know, people from this culture, you know, had to sacrifice
Big
and
facts.
make those moves, you know what I'm saying? The tour buses
Yes.
with no AC,
Yes.
you know, the stuff that we ain't gonna, as an artist, even bring up, because it's more embarrassing. It's more exposing you. It's more exposing the dirt than exposing the light. You know, like it's too much. It's too much good going on to sit up and trip off of the sacrifices that we made to get to where we know this gonna take it. To. Look where we at now.
Hip hop #1 genre. It's the #1
I'm
genre.
talking about, man, I done heard of rappers getting paid $1 million for one show.
Yeah, hip hop is the #1 genre.
For one
now.
event, you know, like,
Yeah.
and the money that one event is going to accumulate just generally the millions of dollars for the city, the taxes, and
Yes.
this is like, this is major. And like,
Yes.
don't never let nobody tell you need to stop rapping if that's what you love to do. Don't never let nobody tell you need to stop producing
Yes.
any type of way, you know. So
Yes.
this is the culture, man. It's here to stay. It's hip hop. Happy birthday.
And shout out to hip hop being the #1 genre in music. The
Say
number
that
one.
about 3 times.
I gotta keep saying it because it took 50 years to do it, and it should have been #1 20 years ago when we was hearing good music 20 years
Oh, my
ago.
mom. My mom.
It should have been #1 20 years ago. That's why I said it.
Because it was
I'm gonna keep
jamming.
saying it.
I mean, and it was raw, and people love to get down and ride to this shit,
Yeah.
and chill to it,
Yeah.
and vibe to it. And most importantly, women love to shake their ass to it.
I like to see them shake their ass. I love to see it. So keep shaking y'all ass.
Shout out to Luke.
To hip hop.
The shit Luke did in the late 80s, you know, like to get it popping when it was like, it wasn't even,
Yeah.
you couldn't say like twerk something back then.
He had to go to court.
No. You couldn't just look at it one like twerk something. If you like, what that mean? Like
Yeah.
that term came later.
Yeah.
They was already doing that.
Yeah.
So shout out to Luke, you
Shout
know,
out to Luke.
one of them pioneers.
To the last crew. Miami in the house.
You know, to each his own. But like I come from that, man. Like, you know, like hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how much money they're producing, right? Luke had to go to the civil. I mean, he had to go to the Supreme Court and, like, you know, civilly, you know, he had to civilly do this.
Just to say that
So we
he
got
had
freedom. Yeah, so
of
we got
speech.
freedom of speech. So do your research, do your homework, man. Like, this is what's going on, man. Hip hop, like,
Yeah.
and let me let this be known. Many are called, but few are chosen.
Say that again so they can hear you in the back.
Many are called, but few are chosen. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
This is hip hop. And that's with anything great, anything worth, you know what I'm saying? Accumulating that type of statue of great, I'm the GOAT or whatever. Oh yeah, that come with something. That come with some sacrifice. That come from real deal, like, you know, yeah, influence.
Yeah.
And like, shout out to them guys that got that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people that's working on getting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it is the wave. You know, I came from growing up and just watching an artist that just came out of the sky on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't no gradual process of seeing these people. Now you get to see the gradual process, right? Like, you get to see a person from day one when they